Somebody said that Brooklyn needed a little balance. I think we found it. The change niggas pitch when we found it all in the fountain. To the top we mountain. At the top we bigger than mountains. Take it, shit, we bouncing. Ain't no making no damn announcement. Said I gotta get it. Gotta have it, don't you forget it. Steady representing. It's a habit, I'll never quit it. Got a lot of carrots and snow bunnies. Never committed, watch me murder.
Y'all, welcome back to another episode of Brooklyn's Balance. You guys said you needed that balance, and we are here with it. Today, it is me, yet again, your host, Miss Meekz. To my left, we have
Zayy Strong, yes sir.
All right, and we have two guests sitting on our lovely guest couch. We have Miss.
Hi, y'all. I'm D.
All right,
Say it with your chest.
And who we got?
Cute Dizzle and the Hizzle for shizzle.
That's what I'm talking about.
Again. So today's episode we are doing is boundaries. There's a lot of lines out here being crossed in so many ways. So I'm going to start off the reason why I want to do this episode. I feel like I need to set boundaries with a lot of my friends. Yes, I have a business. Yes, I bake cakes. Yes, I make edibles. Yes, you have to pay. I don't know where y'all get that y'all getting this for free. I've been doing this for 2 years now. I ain't got no more the kindness of my heart. Inflation is up. Everything is expensive, and I'm watching y'all pay for all this expensive
up,
stuff.
Down.
I'm telling you,
Like, y'all can buy my cakes.
You see these gas prices? Gas is more expensive than the cakes.
and then you want me to deliver it? That's what be like. Come
You
on,
got
man.
to pay me, boy.
So the biggest thing for me is discounts. Like, I'll give you a discount
On a cake,
but I'm not giving
and
it
I
to
gotta
you
bring
for
it to
free.
you.
On
Stop being
occasion,
raggedy.
though. It should be on occasion. It shouldn't be
on
like,
occasion.
Nah, it's
listen,
And then-
if you've been fucking with me for a little bit, then I bless you. Like, take it as a blessing. Don't expect it. It's very much so different.
Nah, but it's a lot of people out there that owe me money. And then there's people out there that I'm watching y'all on y'all birthday and all these other occasions get cakes from other fucking people. That's a
She's
problem.
just
Yo,
saying that
y'all
y'all
better
owe her
stop
money
playing
and
with
she's
big
coming to
worms.
collect.
Playing with her.
Stop playing with big worms.
Come get these cakes.
I'm being
Y'all run me my
honest.
money.
Right? So I'm setting a boundary. I'm making sure that we making it clear. Yes, I have a business. Yes, I am your friend. But my business comes first. I have to do these things. There's money that to be made. I need this money. We got to move forward. So my main thing with boundaries is this is setting up a line for my expectations for you. What I expect you to do and how I expect you to deal with me or handle me. There's been a lot of situations where people have handled me wrong. As you see, I'm going to throw the shots. Why I got to sit here with
Arms
different
up.
people all the time?
First shot.
Everybody want to be a star, but don't nobody want to put in the work.
Oh, shit.
You understand?
Ooh,
Preach.
she's sending double shots.
These
These are
had
singles. These are
they
double
still my
shots.
friends
That's
because
that
I wouldn't
church
be a
preach
real friend
tabernacle.
if I didn't tell you what it was, because that's wholeheartedly what it is. Don't get mad at me and be my friend when we want to talk smack about Deidre, but then as soon as me and Deidre gotta say something about you, oh, you fake and phony because I said something to you. No.
Wow, y'all be talking shit about me?
On
They be a
occasion.
little bit smoked out.
On occasion.
Raggedy
Right?
Nothing too much. You know.
Nobody's above the bullshit.
So since I brought that up as far as boundaries with friends, how do y'all feel about that? How do y'all set that? And have y'all set any boundaries with y'all friends?
Yo,
Or this the first time y'all about to do it?
the best boundary, honestly, is just saying no. Sometimes people no matter how you know them, friend, coworker, family, whatever, if they ask you to do something or they tell you that they want you to do something or whatever the case is, and you don't want to do that shit, just say no.
Word.
There is no explanation needed after a no. People always want to explain, well, why not? Because I said no. Like,
Nobody ever asked me.
Speaking on that, right? It's like, boom.
because I said no.
Just tell me no. I feel him on that. Just tell me no, because if you do something for somebody you don't want to do it, then you got an attitude the whole time. You make people feel bad about what you're doing for them. It's like, just say no.
Yeah.
It's easier for everybody that way. You know where you stand. Like, all right, not this nigga. Let's find somebody else. Let's
At the
find
end
a
of the
friend
day,
to
if
pick
you
up
sitting
boxes.
here agreeing to do something knowing full well that you don't want to do it, that's your own fault for not setting that boundary for yourself. It starts with learning when to say no and how to say it and not feeling bad about it. Because at the end of the day, if you want to be a people pleaser and be like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I don't really feel like doing it, though. I don't really want to do this. It's not my cup of tea. And you go and do it anyway. You didn't shot yourself in the foot. The problem with the boundary there is that you don't have no self-respect or discipline to do it for yourself, to set that boundary. This starts with you. Because you're teaching people how to treat you at the end of the day.
Right, so here's my first boundary. You need to be a person of your word, which is why I take this so very seriously. If you don't want to do it, say no. Because if you tell me yes, and then the day before, you're like, oh, no, I just don't feel like it. Nah, bro, you're now on my shit list.
I'll never ask you for a favor again after that.
I can't rely on you. I need consistency. If you tell me you're going to do something, do it. Because if I tell you I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Yo, unless it's like dire straits, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. You got to be a person of your word.
Yo, the classic New York term, son. Word is bond.
That's a fact.
Word is bond.
That's a fact.
Once you give your word and you say that you're gonna do something, you gotta do that shit. Word
I know
is
a couple
bond.
of people like that's out there.
I don't like that shit,
A couple
bro.
of people.
I can't chill with you.
I feel like for me, a boundary that I set with friends, because I've just recently started saying no, but I've never been in a position where people had to ask me for something. Only now that I have a business, like people be like, oh, they know that I could bake a cake in a day and put it together. I don't want to.
The fuck out of a
it
cake.
doesn't meet my expectation. I gotta rush to do things, so that I've learned to tell people like, nah, I'm not doing it. You gotta give me a week. I think my biggest boundary that I've set with friends is not saying no. It's just more so setting a boundary. As far as saying like the people that they choose to hang out with, or call me before you come to my house, or why don't you invite me places, or just setting the lines of what our friendship should be. Like, you are my friend. Nigga, when I call, you pick up. That's that. Or you call me back. Don't have me wait 7 to 10 business days.
That's
or
a fact,
if
bro.
you feel some type of way about something, tell me. Tell me. I think that's a big thing that I set up with my friends, because I'm going to tell you how it is. And don't bring me around the friend that you had a problem with.
Boy, I'm gonna look at that nigga strange all night.
Oh, ain't you the bitch that stole $20 out her purse?
I'm like, oh, that's the nigga. Oh,
Exactly.
okay.
That's the first thing. This is him.
Yeah.
And you know, I really
Especially
hate that, bro.
story.
Don't talk trash to me about your people and then be like, oh no, this is my bet. Nah, it's not your best friend, bitch. I know who that
That's not
is.
what you said.
Side eyeing them the whole night.
ain't
You
right.
understand? That's why I gotta say things at the beginning. I know Deidre and them have gotten on me plenty of times because I choose people birthday dinners, but I get it. It's a special occasion. Don't tell me that I'm not a friend. But if it's the only time that I'm going to see you, I have to do it. What am I going to wait for? Because I'm going to sit at the table and be miserable? You invited me. Yeah, I could have said no, but I needed to get this off my chest. We need to talk about this.
At the birthday dinner?
That's where we at.
You couldn't sidebar me? Like,
Nope.
You gotta pull him to the
All
side.
my people is here. You
like,
couldn't-
That's some real love and hip hop shit. They wait until the biggest event going on. This is the perfect time to hash this stuff out.
Because I remember in second grade when you stole my blue Jolly Rancher.
She be sitting there just looking.
You ain't even say that you wanted it. You ain't even like Blue Jolly Ranchers at the time.
Nigga said, wait for the speech. I got
A year
you.
ago, we definitely was talking about
You gotta wait for the. As soon as they start clapping the
If I
champagne
may
glass,
say
you're like,
something, please.
I got something I want to say.
Excuse me.
I heard a raggedy bitch say, what?
I'm
Like,
gonna set
wait.
the boundary right now. Y'all playing yourselves. Y'all know damn well I ain't gonna do that.
Hey, we heard what you said. We was
Like,
listening.
no,
that's
that's crazy. I'm not gonna do that. Like you. Yes, I'm gonna say something.
That's that catch me
You
outside. How about
invited me,
that
but you
energy?
knew that we had a problem, and you thought I was just supposed to sit here and be okay. I know you wasn't going to invite me to nothing else.
Maybe it was like a small problem. I didn't know it was huge. I didn't know we was
But
gonna fight
that's the
tonight.
what?
I didn't know it was fight night.
Nah, I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know.
See, but at the same time, you already know when women have their problems with each
Bro,
other.
they never tell us. Bro, it be
it's
so weird,
always-
son.
It be small, but
It be
it turn
weird,
big.
son.
But like when we have problems,
No, it's big because you wait
Oh, you
7
said
to
it
10
be
Nah,
weird?
because
business days.
women be chilling, right?
Yeah, 'cause
y'all
y'all
be
be real
chilling.
weird
Y'all will
with
hang
it.
out together, get your nails done, all that. Come home, you know this raggedy mother. You be like,
I
oh,
don't
because that
have
was
those
your homegirl.
problems.
But
See,
then next week,
not I.
next
Not
week,
I.
it's
I don't have
a
those
whole different
problems.
vibe. You be like, are y'all on or y'all off? Did
See,
y'all
no,
break up or not?
Y'all don't
Let
have
me
these
know.
problems, but that's a common problem with a lot of women.
I can't speak on
But
that.
see, with dudes, it's kind of like, I
Yeah,
don't
with
like
dudes,
buddies
it's
so
like, yo,
long.
I ain't like how you was playing ball last week, bro, and like we gonna talk about
Y'all
it.
still
You
invited
bro,
him.
you
you
supposed
bumped
to
me
have-
too
play
many
again.
times,
You
bro.
feel
But
me?
I
Like-
can't say nothing at the birthday dinner.
Because you don't know how to talk to people.
Point proven. No, I know how to talk to people.
No, and that's the difference.
You are a lecturer.
Because we-
So right here, wait.
No, because we gonna pull each other to the side. We not gonna have that conversation.
Not
in
gonna
front of the
embarrass you.
whole everybody.
Got
like,
you.
Damn, bro, you
Got
gotta
you.
have to tell
Got you
everybody
looking
that I
crazy
used to
in
lay
these
up
streets.
like that. Like,
I'm about to put a line down right now of what you may have known
Okay.
to what it is before you put that out into the universe.
That's aggressive.
Have I never
Hold on.
have I had
Got a
a
little hot.
conversation with somebody that I have not pulled them to the side? I'm asking. Like, if I haven't, then let me know. If you
I'm not gonna talk about
experienced it,
other people, but I will say when you went through something, we had a conversation. It wasn't like no in front of a whole audience at a birthday dinner, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had a conversation at her house, you know, me, you, and another individual, and we hashed it out.
I mean, she calls
So
me a
I
raggedy bitch in
will
public.
speak for myself.
but that has nothing to no, because we got to set that up now, because then people start to walk around with that assumption of, oh, she's aggressive, she's this, she's that. Respect my growth, which you may have known is not what I have done, and in the past 8 years that has not occurred. So I'm gonna set that boundary right now, because if you ever go to try to introduce me to somebody else, I don't want that to be the first thing that comes out your mouth, because that makes me look bad as a person, and then I don't want to fuck with you no more, and that's my no.
Nah, I felt that.
So
Exactly. I was just about to say, like,
I felt
honestly, if somebody introduces
That's
you
a
to
fucking
somebody
intro.
new that you don't know, and the first thing that they say is something negative, that's not somebody you should fuck with.
that's a big thing.
Straight like
so
that.
for me, I do speak to people, but I'm also a person that's in the moment. And so I'm supposed to sit here and fester at this place that you know we feel uncomfortable. Everybody's going to get a vibe when I'd rather go, hey, when I come and you greet me, I need to talk to you for a second.
Yeah.
Either
Okay,
way,
nah,
whatever
that's
the mood
different. I
is, it's still
accept that.
it's going to happen. Thank
The
you
way
for
you
inviting
made
me.
it
Happy
sound.
birthday. No, that
Who's
was
coming
your
across the table?
assumption off of a
coming across the table?
pre-notion from before. Let that memory go. So now, how do y'all set boundaries in relationships? Because that's a big thing for me. I find that men don't set them boundaries with their mothers in relationships. They need to mind their damn business.
It's
That's not a problem for me.
it's
Me and my
so
mother,
I
like,
will say that for men it's harder for us because what is the main quote that you hear all the time? Happy wife, happy life.
Mm-hmm.
So at the same time, while you with your girl, you may not like that she does this, she does that. She pours her milk before she pour the cereal in there.
yo, who does that? That's not right.
Honestly,
She gotta be
Don't
white.
know-
don't
I know
justify it.
somebody
Don't
like
justify
that.
it.
Wait,
We
that's
can fight right
I
here.
will say,
Don't justify it.
honestly, it bugs me out. Every
It's
time I see
redundant
it,
to
I'm
me.
like,
Why are you doing that?
serial killer? But you know, that's just what she's used to. But at the same time, like,
Homeless behavior.
Wow.
but you see, like,
He never been in the
Just
trenches
because-
before. Sometimes you
I'm
gotta get
from
the right measure.
That's why I had to start with my cereal first. Make sure I got what I needed before everybody else woke up.
Go ahead. Cause he's a
But-
nigga
Wow,
that
okay.
left a
But-
little bit of milk in the fridge. Go ahead.
This
Right.
stomach don't go.
see, but at the same time, like you said, you got to learn people, and you got to be able to like certain things that are people's habits and their characteristics. Like you're gonna have to accept them if you're dating them. You know,
Right.
But,
But
it's just,
how do you
Within
set
limits,
the
though.
boundaries?
Within limits, though. Certain stuff.
I mean, you can't set a boundary on how they pour their cereal.
Well, I'll give
but
up
at the same
cereal.
time,
How
you
you
could-
set the
though.
boundary
at
in
the
a
same time,
relationship?
you could definitely have to have conversations with that person.
But like,
Well,
if there's
you're
something that
dating-
really makes you uncomfortable, you need to address it. You need to address
Exactly.
it immediately.
I think
all that
sometimes
waiting for the
people
last
don't have
minute
those
type thing.
conversations, though.
That's
They
what
don't.
makes it fester and build up because you sitting there every day. She doing it. Imagine I don't like getting my butt touched. My girl just keep tapping it. Pow, pow. Baby, please stop. Pow. I don't say nothing
We
today.
in this
Pow.
relationship.
No,
I don't say
you
nothing
You
today.
agreed
say
to get
please
your
stop.
ass
That's you
tapped.
talking
That's what I'm
to
saying.
her.
So it's like without a lot of dudes are not gonna say please stop. A lot of dudes go they go about their business. now 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Now 3 months now, 6 months now.
What
he
was
is
that?
feeling violated. Now he's sitting there one day minding his business. He ain't having a good day. She tap it. He loses goddamn mind. Now she got two
But when
black
y'all
eyes.
go play ball, y'all can tap everybody's ass.
No,
Who is doing that?
No,
That is TV.
that is
Ain't
exactly.
nobody just tapping
We
booties
do
on the
not
court.
all do that.
Ain't nobody a good game. Ain't that much good game in the world.
If you go to the park right now,
I haven't seen niggas playing ball in a minute.
Because they always shooting
It
each
shows
other.
because that shit.
first of
like,
all,
what?
there's a park right across the street from my house.
Whose
Every
side
day,
is you
every
on?
day I walk
I don't-
past the park.
I don't even know
these
how we got
niggas
here.
playing
I'm on the
ball.
survival side. They be wild.
I ain't never seen no nigga slap another nigga ass in the ballpark playing street ball. I ain't never seen it.
I've seen
not
it
talking
before,
about
but
NBA
it's always a quick one. It's always a quick one.
Street
and it's
ball?
mad aggressive. It's never like good game, bro. So it's like, yeah,
Nah,
baby.
I've never seen
like,
that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Isaiah's
it's always
never seen
word
it.
of the
But
day
even
is
still,
always
it has to be a
aggressive.
nigga that
I
you
just
know.
aggressive.
It's always ants. You can't just be like cool about a good game, bro.
So what
It's
did
like,
we
why
learn
you
just
caressing
now?
me?
that
Don't tap
Isaiah
they
likes
ass.
aggressive.
Yeah, no, don't touch my butt.
Thank you. We
You
got
learn
it. I
that
got
leave
it.
it alone.
society has made
That's a no-no
men
zone.
feel like we have to be a certain way. Like you can't do certain things as
But
a
niggas
man.
is in jail
Especially-
tapping ass.
But that's not my choice.
That's different.
That's all the ass they got in there.
Because apparently it's acceptable.
It is.
It's acceptable because that's the only booty in it.
Exactly what they said in Atlanta.
Nigga said, what else are you gonna
They said
fuck?
you
Nigga
can do
said,
it in jail,
well,
but
I
if you
can't
come
go
out,
there.
it's a problem.
Once you come out, it's like, oh nah, man, this nigga's wild.
So you see your
But in
ex-girlfriend at
jail,
Gym Pop.
like, oh nah, he good, he cool. Yeah, this nigga run the whole block, but he come outside and start doing that
Now,
shit.
so you gotta watch, right? When your people come from prison and then they bring their friends with them. Like, how you know him? Mm-hmm. Cell blocks don't run
All
that
right,
tight.
so we
Y'all
learned
lost
that.
me.
Lost
me.
So y'all gonna act like y'all never saw Friday After Next.
They gonna lie,
No,
right?
no, no,
here.
no, no. I know what y'all talking
I don't
about,
wanna
but the
get my
question
black card
had
revoked.
something to do with boundaries in relationships.
Well, that's a
I'm
boundary I
because
set.
how
We
we got
gonna
here.
go
How
the
do
boundary,
how do we get
right
here?
there. Don't touch my butt.
We segued all the way through.
Let's draw a
You're
line
right,
right there.
okay,
Flag
okay.
on the
We gotta
play.
slow down. We gotta rewind
In
that.
a relationship, we not even gonna ask y'all how y'all set boundaries in a
Where
relationship.
Coach Rod when you need him?
He's
Oh my
doing
God.
something. As a female in a relationship, how I set boundaries. Just to put this out there, this honestly has nothing to do with me. I am not this type of person. But I feel like if I am at work all day and you're off, you should be the person cooking.
That's fair.
Vice versa.
I get that.
Same thing.
That's fair.
I can't argue that.
Also, when we spending quality time, get off your phone. I don't like
Also
it.
fair.
Not doing it.
Yeah.
2,
As
I
long
don't
as you
think
keep
you
that
should
same
be
energy.
getting, or 3, I don't think you should be getting new females' phone numbers. Like, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a new group chat. You met somebody walking down the block. That's a boundary for me. We need to talk about that. Why are we giving out phone numbers? I don't care if she's selling
no.
life insurance. We're not
That
doing
I
it.
could.
I mean,
that
I don't
is-
like it.
a new female friend is kind of crazy once you're in a relationship.
That's
No, it's
crazy in
not.
life.
It's a
You
little
don't
crazy.
need no
Because
other friends. I'm here.
No, if
It depends on how you met them.
No. Where you
Like
at
a
that
new
you meeting them?
coworker, a new coworker.
No.
But that's a coworker that I don't really need to chill with you.
But then if I have a work husband, everybody want to draw the line,
You
right?
put the word husband
work
in
that's
it.
not a
husband is
friend.
different
I didn't
than
even make
someone
that
than
a friend. You
coworker
just
who
gave it
had
a work
husband.
title.
I didn't even get the
Because I'm
husband
not
title
saying
yet.
that
How you
Cole
get
in
the
this
husband
woman.
title?
I'm not
That
calling
sounds-
this
You
woman
just
my
met
work
Buddy.
wife.
I get it.
She just worked with me and she has my number. That's not my work wife.
I don't like it.
I
But
didn't
it,
say
like I said,
that.
it's the reason why they have your number. If it's
But
so we can
that's me
communicate
saying,
at work. It's like,
So I could be like,
cool.
yo, who's on the schedule today?
Nah, it'd be weird if I was just like, hey, what you doing this morning? It's like, all right,
Yeah,
that's
that's
too
crazy.
far.
Yeah.
If I text my
Don't be
coworker,
texting me
"Oh,
12,
good
1 in the
morning."
morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's mad weird.
Oh,
It's like,
good morning, good night. I
I'm
hope you
sorry
get
if
home
you
safe. Like that's
misunderstood.
crazy.
Well,
Like,
why
sir,
I
my
can't
I don't
just
like you like
get
that.
home safe? You gotta be here tomorrow because I'm not doing this shit by
Nah,
myself. Bitch.
you say
But
you
that's
say
not your
have a good
problem.
you say have a good night when I leave.
That's not
'Cause
your
I
problem.
can't guarantee
Exactly.
what's
I'm
gonna
not
happen when
doing
I
it.
get
I'm
home.
just-
Texting somebody
Because my girl
that,
be like,
that's
who
something
this?
different.
I was just asking
And
the
why she
question.
care about your well being?
So now that
if
I
you said it, if you said it in person, like if y'all was both on the same shift and y'all both leaving, you be like, yo, get home safe. That's cool.
Don't think about
But if
it
you
on your
off
own
work
time.
that day
Don't-
and you know that homeboy is working and you like, yo, I hope you get home safe. Like, whoa, what the fuck?
Is that,
Why
why are
telling
you
this nigga
thinking
get
about
home
me
safe
right now?
for?
okay, so y'all got a boundary, so we can't text the niggas that. All
No,
right, got you.
don't text me.
Because
If
that's
you-
what I needed. Because I was tired of, I didn't understand the touching butts and the milk touching
Alright,
the
so
cereal.
look,
But
for
now
me-
I
I
got
don't
something
want
out
no
of
drama
y'all.
in the house.
That
For
was the point.
For me
Right.
personally, I mean, I'm like that where like I talk to multiple people and the people
That's light
the
skin
women
shit.
that I
I'm not
talk
going.
to, I'm fucking weak.
not
You
going.
live your best life.
Exactly. And the women that I talk to, they're free to do whatever they want to. Just let me know. Like if you getting serious with somebody, let me know. So that way I know where I stand. Because I know you're not that level with me. So if you really
Or
feel
maybe
like,
I just want multiple
and that's
crayons that's in the
fine.
crayon
Let's talk
box.
about it though.
I love it.
Let's
I don't
talk
want
about
the
it.
Live your best
primary
life.
pack. I want 64.
Live your best
Wow.
life. I love it.
That's how you doing it.
I
I'm
love
just
it.
saying.
I'm saying I love
Alright.
it. If you like it, I love it. You live your best life. I'm gonna live my
Do
life.
you now have any boundaries, or you just gonna agree with everything light skin?
Well, nah. Here's the thing, right? I used to live like him.
Okay, so let's
So
talk
it's
about
like-
now. We
Now, of course, I'm in a dedicated relationship, so we have
so what's your boundaries?
set things. So it's like, all right, when it comes down to how we operate in the house on our days off, she know I ain't doing shit. I'll do things during the week, but you know I work hard. I come home, we do whatever we got to do. When on my days off,
I'm so glad she's with you.
I'm not doing
I don't
nothing
know
too much
who else
extra.
was gonna do
No,
with
but
it.
that's real shit.
Yes,
Though.
I'm not doing too much extra because
as a
you know
man,
how I
like,
get down at
yo,
work. It's
we
like,
don't want to come home from work and be like, yeah,
and then
I need you to help me
don't
put this
stuff
together.
like
you look at me, I'm
don't
looking at her.
not do stuff
I'm
on your
just
day
trying
off
to like follow your
and then
train
try to
of thought.
schedule it on my day off. Don't enjoy your days off and then be like, oh no, when you're off, we gotta go. No, because you just was home. That you could have did that by yourself. You didn't need me there. You
That's
didn't
a
need me
fact
there.
too.
That's something.
That's
If
a
you
fact.
be an independent woman. Don't be independent when you feel like
love
it.
doing that. Y'all love
They
doing
like to pick and
that.
choose.
Oh,
They like, I'm
yeah.
independent today, but then it's like, I need you with me. Nah, son, I'm asleep. Leave me alone.
So the boundary for you is that you need your
Yes,
your
I need my,
me
I
time.
need my me
Yes.
time. I need
Okay,
my me time.
I think that is fair. I was just trying to let you finish what you was
No,
saying
it was
so I
how
could
he
follow
was
your
saying
train
it
of
because
thought.
the introduction was like, I'm
'Cause
glad
he's like,
you
I'm not
found
doing
something.
shit.
I'm like,
That's how you
nobody
let it
else nobody's gonna want you after that.
Hey, bro, I don't need them to want me. She already
Like,
got me.
what can I tell you? That works for your relationship. So
It does.
what can I really tell
Don't
you?
get
I'm
into
single, so I
nothing
can't
new.
tell nobody
I don't
about
mean
what they
nothing new. We
do in
locked
their
in.
home.
I'm not doing none of that.
We locked in.
What? Get up.
But
You cook it clean at work. Do it here.
but you know the problem.
Shut up. This is
I don't
an
think
equal
so.
opportunity household. You want to eat?
Like I said,
you gotta get
I'll
it.
cook. I'll feed you, baby. But I'm not. Don't ask me to do nothing too crazy.
On your
I feel
day
like
off,
the
Don't
problem
be
that
asking
comes
me
up
to
with
clean
these
the
boundaries
walls, and
though.
you don't want to do
It's
nothing.
like
I'm
people
not
be
cleaning
scared
the
to
walls.
have those
Cleaning the walls.
I'm
conversations.
not
Catch
cleaning
me-
the walls.
catch me on
Catch
the
me
day
on my
after
Friday.
court.
On my Friday, I will come home. I will do it after work. I
Yep,
am not doing
exactly.
nothing, especially on my first sleep day.
This is some real.
On my
before
first
the
sleep day, you
women
getting
suffered
nothing from
shit,
me.
But go ahead.
No,
No,
catch
because
me after work.
I do it for
Because
myself. It's just I
if
need you to
I'm off for the
understand.
day, if I'm off for the day, I don't want to do nothing.
This is me saying
This
no.
is
I'm saying
my
boundaries.
off day.
He said
I
say no.
want
I'm
to
saying
lay
no.
in
You
the
know who else
bed.
say no like that? The niggas in the shelter.
What?
I've been there before.
Go right on back.
I made it out by my dolly.
I bet you niggas can't build a dresser though.
I made it out the trenches.
But when are they gonna build it? You telling me I got to schedule time between 7 to 10 business days?
No, I didn't say
Nah,
that.
I
I
didn't say
said
that.
catch me after work.
I
That's
was
what
doing
they
it.
That's
sound
what
like.
he said.
But
I'm
on
not
my,
sending. No.
I have a sleep day.
If I'm already,
I have a sleep day.
If you catch me as soon as I walk in the door and be like, "Yo, babe, I need you to do this," I'm be like, "All right, I got you. Let me put my shit down. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna get relaxed."
'Cause the body
but don't
in
catch
motion
me after I
stays in
get relaxed
motion.
already.
So
I
what
don't
about her off days? Like what's happening? Is she chilling?
never-
I
or
don't
nothing?
make her do nothing on her
never
days.
off.
No,
I don't
no.
demand anything.
We are
Never.
not saying
No,
that.
but I'm not saying like
your
you know
woman-
running errands and doing household chores or whatever. I just want to know. I guess
I don't
since we're
count
on the
household
topic,
chores as
like
doing
what
extra
happens?
stuff.
Like what happens
Like when I
on
say
her days
extra
off?
stuff, I mean like
He means manual labor.
yeah, like
Okay.
like cleaning the crib.
Like building
that's
shit
your own
and-
space, bro. You got to keep your space maintained.
Okay.
That's not what I'm
Be
talking
more
about.
specific.
The
Gotcha.
stuff in the house, that's housework. That's regular stuff. You got to do that every
But
day.
talk about since you off today,
What I'm
can we go
talking
to
about-
Brooklyn Bridge Park?
No,
What?
you
I'm
lucky
moving
I'm
on.
doing this.
Wait,
I don't want to.
wait, so when do y'all go outside?
You
When
lucky
do
I'm
y'all go
doing
outside then?
this.
That's
After
what I want to
work.
know.
After work, we
So
said that
wait,
already.
wait. So after
know
work,
what?
y'all got energy to go
Listen,
outside and
yes,
go on dates and
You
stuff?
yes.
know when they go outside?
It's scheduled.
When we get dressed up and you come to my house and I come to your house and we dressed up, crop tops, dresses, and they like, oh, well, where y'all going? Outside. And we showing videos on Instagram.
My
that the
girl
niggas
go out
behind
with her
us.
sisters,
That's
and I
it.
hope they have
That's
a
when they start to
fantastic
go
time.
outside. All the
Because every
niggas.
time, nope.
Every once in a while, yo,
That's
catch me
not
outside
me.
with you. I'm not even that type of dude. So it's like
every time.
you know, party by
Yeah,
yourself.
even every once in a while, you know, and get
Bro,
day
I'm
off.
not
You don't be
partying
like,
with you
yo,
all the
let's go
time.
outside, let's do something.
Look,
it don't
if-
gotta be every single week though.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
to
I'm
you.
trying to understand.
What I'm
but
saying-
that's what we
there's
saying.
no
we
setup
gonna
to
take
it,
y'all
I'm saying
out.
to you, like-
We're gonna do the house chores and everything, but we don't want to do it every week. Like, goddamn.
What, take her out every week? That's understandable.
No,
Because I'm
I'm-
like, chores don't stop.
But my thing is like taking
all.
her out. So I have it on a
Like
Wednesday.
he said,
You feel me?
certain
Like,
chores don't stop. If you got to clean the bathroom,
Certain,
that's
all
certain.
the chores,
That's something.
everything.
But I don't want to fucking build no furniture every week. I don't want to do that shit.
Well, first of all, why y'all buying furniture every week though? Like, what y'all doing?
What
You
did
just
y'all live
moved
Bob's
in.
discount
see,
store?
we're
You never know.
everything's very generalized.
You just moved
But
in,
the point
and your
being
woman done
is-
bought all the furniture from IKEA. Now every day you come home from work,
First
you
of
got
all,
something to build.
If your
What
woman
the
is
fuck?
buying stuff from IKEA, send her back. Return to sender.
Well,
Nah,
she
I
started a
can't-
project.
yeah,
She like,
nah,
she like, I need your
Everything
help.
falls apart.
But she don't need your help on her days off. She needs your help on your days off. Like, nah.
Your
I
woman
came
will be
home,
sitting
let's
in
do
the
this
bathroom
now.
one day, and she be like, you know what? I just want to paint the whole house different. You be like, yo, but you was in the
Son, it's
bathroom
always when you're home. It's always when you're
every
home.
time.
Now
And
she got a bright
and now
idea.
she
Now
has,
she
like,
like,
the most
we should move
outlandish
all the living room
ideas.
furniture to the back and all the back furniture to the front.
And she
then
want to go
flip
to
it
the
around.
store that's
And you like,
all the way on the other side of town. Let's go to Michael's.
Let me.
And you live somewhere where there's no fucking Michael's. You gotta go to a whole nother borough
you
to
like,
get
bro,
to Michael's.
You want to take an Uber out there? Nah, son.
I just want to say that there's like what 2-3 Michaels out here.
And none of them are in Brooklyn.
One is in
Oh,
Brooklyn,
excuse
right
me.
downtown.
Excuse me. One.
What?
One.
What? No.
And that's more recent than the other ones.
Are we driving all the Michael's
me.
locations? Are we?
Hold on,
Exactly.
Hold on,
If I
wait.
live in Graves and I'm not driving all the way
Wait a
downtown to
minute.
fucking Michael's.
Wait a minute.
What the fuck is that?
We doing a commercial right now?
All right, so if you don't go to Michael's, order online. I don't know what to tell y'all.
I know of 3 Michael's locations in New York
So now
City.
he got 3. Wait, I just want to point out there. Let me just put this disclaimer out there in the middle of this episode so that when this does drop. This is season 2, and this week on Brooklyn's Balance, I seem to be listening to all the black men who are not being heard. I really just let them go on a rant for like
them how you
5
really
minutes
feel.
of why they can't come home and do this and do that, and why no, I'm not coming outside with you, you know. So, but any black man out there that feels like they not being heard, we listening to them. But sometimes this why we take our ears off, because the shit that you say is like,
Let them get it off their chest now because they not gonna say shit when they day
To
off.
y'all don't mean it don't make sense.
Exactly.
that's not it.
Because another man gonna watch this, he be like, yo, I feel that. Meanwhile, the
It's
all
all the
women
stuff
gonna watch
they
this and be
can't
like,
say,
these
bro.
niggas ain't shit.
It's all the stuff they can't
You
say.
can say it. You just
can't
gotta
say it,
say
'cause
it
your
with
girl
your
gonna look at you and
chest.
go, what?
I be listening.
Yep.
What you talking about?
Well, Meekz is
you
here
gotta
to
play it
listen
off.
to you.
Every week you gotta be like, oh, nah, babe, I think I hurt my back.
What did I learn today? Leave their asses alone on their day off.
You
Make
know what
that
I'm
man a
saying?
sandwich and leave him alone. I'm
Thank
going
you.
And that's all I
outside.
need is a
I'm
sandwich.
not
all I-
even
that's
doing
all I
You
want.
don't gotta be in the kitchen rattling the pot.
Talking
It don't
about
even- it's hot, baby.
sandwiches.
It don't
People
gotta be
gets
nothing
upset
intricate.
about sandwiches. Z ain't even here,
Just
but
throw a
Z,
nigga a
shout out to
sandwich.
You know what I'm
you.
saying? Little turkey
Yo.
and cheese. You know what I'm saying?
Make him a sandwich and leave. Okay, got
Yes.
it. Noted.
Nope.
Give
you
me
better
like
call
4
somebody
hours.
else if you
No,
ain't gonna
they-
fix
You
my
don't even
shit.
Give me like 4 of them joints.
I bet. So now, since we, cause y'all a little
Alright.
smoked out with the females, how do y'all set boundaries with y'all families? We talk about Uncle Craig, who keep talking about, yeah, that girl sure is fine. We talk about your mom, who keep butting into your relationship, talk about, I don't like that girl. We talk about your dad, who talk about when you gonna do something with your life. We talk about your grandma, your sisters, and everybody who wants you to come watch your nieces, your nephews, and hang out and do all these other things because you may have kids or you don't have kids. How do you set them boundaries? First things first, let me say this. The biggest thing I find with family members, they gotta understand, just because you family don't mean nothing. And I'ma say this.
Exactly.
Blood is blood and water is water. And all them liquids, no matter who it is,
Dry
y'all
up.
all, exactly, and y'all all gonna get the same damn treatment. Yes, you are my mom, but I am grown. You told me once I'm grown and I'm 21, I can do whatever the hell I want to do, and that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna tell you no, because you smoked out. Find somebody else. Who else we got? Who we gonna go down the line with? I love you, my sister, but that's your baby. I'm not.
Wow.
Okay. And as the fond as
Nigga said there will be no auntie
Coming
mama
for
over
everybody
here.
today.
All right?
and as the fine ass auntie, I'm going outside to live life. Okay. Not doing it. I'm not
it is
buying
hard.
ice cream.
It is
and
hard.
I'm not doing it. I call you. We'll come hang out. But nope, I'm not walking around with that backpack. That's your backpack. Next, who else we got? Other uncles. Just because you are uncle, that don't mean you get special privileges. You pay and you do things like everybody else. Mom, stop telling people when they getting married or when they gonna have kids. If I want to marry a hoochie daddy or a white man with a better credit score or a drug dealer, let me do it. You did it.
Why the white man got her back
You
credit score?
did it.
A lot of them do.
I'm just saying.
All right,
lot of them
touche,
have
touche.
I
touche.
want to make it clear. Mind your business. My relationship is my relationship. Not that I'm going through this, but my relationship is my relationship. What I choose to do. And family members with the baby showers, I'm
sounds
being
spot on, don't
honest.
it?
And the family members with the baby showers, with the cousins who keep having 4 or 5 baby showers, you get one. We shower
No cap.
one baby.
First baby, last baby. That's all
We
you get.
not showing up for all of this.
That's
I don't
crazy.
have to show up.
That's crazy.
Come on, I gotta keep it real.
And the
We
last baby, he's
tired
on delay because I got to
of
make sure it's the
doing all
last
this.
one.
So all you do is send that celebratory card, congratulations, and be on your
It's
way.
like,
It goes back to
congratulations, you
exactly
having
what he
babies.
said. Learning
Right.
when to say no.
But how do you say it to your family? The biggest thing's your mom's.
I mean,
biggest-
yeah, it's true
So,
because
I
you know
think it's
people are
about-
scared to have those conversations. So then these problems are never really addressed.
Honestly, if you don't know how to speak to your family and be like, yo, I'm not with this shit no more, just stop talking to them.
If
Because
you
they
from
don't
a
have
hectic
no
family,
access to you.
you already had this conversation.
Besides texting you or calling you. If they don't live with you, the only access they have to you is through the phone. or the internet if you have them on social media.
Got you.
So that means that they can only contact you through the phone.
Remind me
And
to
even
circle back to that.
And even
Let's say that
still,
for the end.
even still, they gonna call you. You gonna look at your phone. You be like, oh, damn, that's grandma calling
Let
me.
me just
I
flip
don't even
that
fuck
phone
with
over.
grandma.
Don't do
Just-
that.
It's like we really gotta
Wait,
learn
that's
when to cut
that's
ties
Auntie
with
Lisa.
things that are not
What grandma
beneficial
do,
to
son?
us.
Yo, you know sometimes grandma be problematic.
Is that baby?
Everybody love grandma,
Baby,
but
cover up my feet,
sometimes
baby.
grandma be a little problematic.
Grandma could be problematic if she could cook because I'm coming over to eat.
No.
I'm coming over to eat.
That's where it
That's
starts.
when she feels like she could still be problematic.
I will
so
say,
not every time
just
you
'cause
come
you
over to grandma's house
raised
to
me,
get some food, 'cause
Don't
she
mean I owe
cooked.
you something.
Exactly.
It's like I didn't choose that. You chose that. I didn't. Not once did I call you and say, "Hey, my diaper, help me." You was like, "I got to do this." Don't put that on me.
That's why
Don't
our
put that on
families
me.
don't
Especially
like these
mom and dad.
Because look at how the hell we say
Because
shit.
I'm being honest. It's like
Especially
don't
mom and
expect
dad.
it.
Like, mom and dad
I live
cannot-
my own life. Don't expect it. If I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna help you. But don't sit there and be like, I have to help you. Because
Yeah.
as soon as you tell me I gotta do it, I'm not doing it. That's just a part of me. I don't know what's wrong with me. But the moment you say I got to do it, I'm like, guess what? I'm busy, bitch. I don't know what to
Especially
tell
for
you.
mom and dad, because mom and dad is like, yo, y'all chose to not wear no protection.
Well, it's like they be looking at you like
Y'all
it's your fault.
chose that.
My best moments were gone. You chose that.
They chose
Learn
that.
to pull out.
Exactly.
Y'all mamas be watching
I
this
could have been a
podcast?
smear on the pillow.
I got my
But
mama
you
on
wanted to-
Facebook. I got my nana.
Me
I
and
got-
my mama
I
like
got a
best
lot of
friends,
family
so
members.
she know what type of
Okay.
time I'm on.
Exactly. And
You
my mama know the
know
child she raised.
That I love you. But if I can't do it, I can't do it.
I'm just like, they gonna watch this shit, but oh, word?
Me
But
and
I'm
my-
aggressive.
I'm not
everything he's
aggressive.
saying
I'm
is,
honest.
I
My-
said
I'm
what
gonna
I
tell you.
said.
I'm gonna tell you straight up and
know
down.
the child she raised, and she knows she the same way. She know her mama the same way.
It's
and her
easier
mama
I was
know
a
the same
pushover
way.
It's
for a
easier
while.
for moms
You know what I'm saying?
with
For a while,
boys.
I was a
Moms with
pushover.
girls is not the same. They have different
very
levels
true.
of boundaries.
'Cause y'all
when
be
it comes
wanting to
to-
fight.
That's not
No,
but that's
but it's
why
the
I
same
want to
thing.
fight. Because look at how they
really
treat you.
The
Like mamas and
relationship
daughters
is
be wanting
very
to fight, bro. You be like,
Nah, but-
damn, like
No,
It's a
and-
complex
Why? Because
relationship
you
to
talk
have
to
to
them
address
like
those
that.
type of concerns.
Right.
And I've noticed that, and it's not just mom; it's every woman in the family. It's
Right.
mom, it's grandma.
It be
it's
mad
auntie,
competition
It's
for no
Auntie
reason.
Sally. Yes, it's nonsense.
they say
Meanwhile,
be
for
mad
us as
backhanded
men,
shit, like mad like backhanded
it's
comments.
just for us as men. Our biggest competition is another nigga in the street.
Men
'Cause
can
he
stay
feel
in
like-
the house with their mom until they 45.
Cause our mom gonna
But the
keep cooking and
females,
cleaning and not
we gotta
nagging
get
us.
out. No, but the females, we gotta get out at 18.
Cause y'all want to bring y'all boyfriends in the house with your mama.
Half the
Nah,
time.
I can't.
Whoa,
No, I
whoa,
can't
whoa,
agree with
whoa,
that.
whoa,
I
whoa,
can't
whoa,
agree
no,
with
what
that.
you
Whoa,
experienced,
whoa.
but that's
I
not
can't
even
agree
a
with that,
thing.
bro.
I never
They
even
really
had a
just
boyfriend to
be-
bring it because the first thing my mom said was don't bring no babies in this house.
Yes, I understand. There is a bigger push for the girls in the family
is.
to be more mature than it is the men. The men, in most circumstances, I'm not gonna say all, they are catered to way more than the women.
But
the
those
first
are
thing,
niggas that's
as you
going to jail,
said, they
getting
will tell
shot,
you
getting
straight
bitches
up,
pregnant.
don't bring no
No cap.
babies in this house.
My sister
And
like
I've
10,
had
so I don't
and I've
even
been
know.
in situations where men have gotten other women pregnant, and it's been a party. Let me come home and be like, I'm pregnant.
Deidre,
Where
you're
am I staying?
embarrassment to the family.
I'm coming knocking on
Yeah,
somebody's door.
that's a
Like,
double
I'm gonna sleep
standard.
on your couch.
That's
Like,
definitely a double
you know what I'm
standard.
saying?
It's a big
I'm
It
not gonna
is
cap.
a
It's
double
definitely a double
standard, but
standard.
that's why we're
It's a
saying
big
like
one,
that
though.
Definitely a
relationship,
double
that
standard.
dynamic is very complex and it's larger than this conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like setting the boundaries for that, it's difficult, but it can be done. And at the end of the day, I feel like if I'm setting a boundary for my family or my friends or whoever is important to me, and I feel like they're crossing that, they don't respect it, I have to choose, like, am I just going to be like, all right, well, I'm just going to let it slide? No, because what you allow is what's always going to continue. You have to learn to be like, you know what? This is not beneficial to me. It's only beneficial to you. So we have to distance ourselves. I have to cut ties with anything
yeah,
that does
family
not
can cut off
serve me.
too.
And that is family, friends, relationships, whoever. Work. Don't text me because I'm off work. Don't call me. No group chats, none of that. You know what I'm
Remind
saying?
me to
Last
circle the
automatic
block
day
back
off.
again. But how do you set boundaries at work since we're talking about it now? Because
I don't answer the phone when I'm off the clock.
the biggest things about working for a lot of these companies,
Yep.
or not even companies, even sometimes for yourself as an entrepreneur, is called work-life balance.
Right.
Once I am not on your clock or in your scheduled time, it is about me. I don't care about the who, what, where, when, and why is what's going on. Don't ask me to switch a shift. Ask me when I'm there. Don't ask me when I'm here because my time is valuable. Also, sometimes you got to set that boundary at work when you got to go to them and go, hey, I can only speak to you from this time to this time. If not, then we need to get HR and the Department of Labor involved because I'm not about to do this.
No, that's real shit.
Have
The
you guys
boundary-
had to do that?
The boundary will work. Like, that's very important because, like I said, I'm not at work. I don't answer work calls at all. I don't even answer phone numbers that I don't know. Like, if it's really urgent, you're going to text me if you didn't get me on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something I'm kind of, like, dealing with now because, you know, I've been working, like, mandatory overtime, whatever. This is my personal time.
Right.
Might I remind you? And, you know, and I have to come
Mandatory
here
overtime is
extra
crazy.
days. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You're taking away from my personal time. But I'm creating the boundary for myself. Okay, I'll work an extra day here, but this week I'm taking 2 days. Or
See, you
this
could do
week down
that.
the line, I'm
My
gonna take another
biggest
day
thing-
here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that.
The company I work for, they have group chats. I don't like that. I've never worked in companies that had group chats.
I've
like,
never
you're not
done that
supposed
either.
to have group chats because you're not supposed to text people off the clock.
Leave
if you
the
want to
chat.
inform me, you're supposed to communicate with me through a different way. And it's like, how else am I? And I'm like,
Leave the
I
chat.
put it on mute. But when I do come in, it's, did you see the?
No.
No,
Nope.
because
Leave the
I
chat.
was not there.
I was off the
Was
clock.
it?
Y'all
Was
gotta
it even
be
important?
involved.
Was it
Since becoming
important?
management, since becoming manager, they feel like they have an obligation to your time.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
And it's
salary.
like,
Absolutely.
It's
And
like
I
just because
tell
I
people-
moved up,
Exactly.
don't mean I still don't clock out, bro. When I'm not here, I'm not here. Now I
Like
get if
Meekz
it's
said,
an
"You not
emergency,
on
and maybe I'm the
salary.
only one that knows.
Don't hit me."
That's
Because
something
when I
different.
was on salary,
But-
they was barely
I mean,
hitting
don't
me.
do that.
If you on salary, they are legally able to do that.
Yeah, because you're always
you're
on the
on
clock.
You're
salary.
always,
You always
always
get-
getting paid.
exactly.
You're always getting paid.
But if I
Right.
get paid hourly
No.
and I was off this whole week,
When I clock
and
out,
you
I clock
gonna
out,
hit me
son.
up, no, bro.
I left it.
I
Went
read
right
it,
back to hourly.
and
girl.
I left it on red.
I'm like,
Right.
what's my hours?
When I
Right.
come back to
9 to
work
5.
after exactly.
get back to
when
7
I
to 10
come back to
business
my
days.
work, when I come back to work after my days off,
Then we could talk
I'll
about
respond.
it.
We'll address it.
Real quick,
you
'cause
talking about work shit.
I want to
I
circle
ain't
this so
getting
that we
paid
can end this out. The biggest thing that I'm going to bring up to y'all when it comes to boundaries that everybody brought up. When you set a boundary, the next step then becomes the...
You gotta enforce it.
Yep.
But the enforcement should come after communication.
Yes.
You cannot cut somebody off because that's not going to help you grow.
No.
That's not helping that boundary.
Mm-hmm.
Half the time,
you're
they don't
gonna
even know what they
keep
did.
Setting exactly.
Yeah.
So you have to leave that room. So when we go, yeah, family members get cut off too. But did we communicate and have that conversation? Hey, I told you that I did not like that, and that was not acceptable. You cannot disrespect my significant other, or I felt disrespected when you said that. So now moving forward, either we not
Right.
gonna do that no more, or I'm not finna deal with you no more. Like how I said at the beginning when I was just like, don't put that narrative out there. If you continue to put that narrative out there, I can no longer deal with you as a friend. We don't have those conversations. All of a sudden, you
No.
cut people off and then they go on Facebook. Oh, this bitch blocked me. And,
Yep.
But that is the culture, bro. That
People
is the
go on
culture.
Facebook and they throw subs or they say nothing at all and completely ghost you.
Bro,
Or
Facebook
sometimes
and that
they
shows
guilty
and
a
they
huge
think
lack
it's a
of
sub.
The
communication.
Facebook subs be so crazy. Like, y'all still doing that?
Which is sad.
People
That's
still do
wild
that.
to
Absolutely.
me, bro. You get on there.
We are all adults. If you can have a conversation with me and you can tell me, yo, I want a cheeseburger with no pickles.
And you come back with
You
some
should
fucking
be-
pickles.
Exactly. Like, you should be
I'm
able
now
to
you
tell
say,
me.
bro, hold on.
Because everybody know I
If you
hate
can write
pickles.
this paragraph on Facebook, you could have sent me half that and we could have talked about it.
Exactly.
You ain't
And
have to
that's
write
right.
it. You
But
ain't have to write them
sometimes
subjects.
they
Called me in
also feel
person,
like
coulda
they'll
called
do
me,
that to
text me,
get...
all that.
They'll also do
Don't
that
even text
to
me,
get your
call me.
attention sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I find that we do that a lot in this culture when it does come to other situations.
That's a
For
fact.
example, when we feel like something is going on with the cops, everybody go to Facebook. Why? Because everybody's on Facebook. You're going to pay attention to it. You're going to get the circulation
It's like a
around
newsfeed.
it to then get
Yeah, it's
that
like a newsfeed.
input. But that's genuinely what it is. But just making sure that moving forward, before we cut people off, have those conversations. But 99% of the time, I get the conversation may not go well. So we're still going to end up leaving to the cutoff, but you got to say your piece. I've been in those situations time and time before. So yes, you have to make sure that you are saying these things to people. Don't just be like, oh, no, let's keep it real. Hey, the reason why I feel like this may not be good for us moving forward is I ain't like how you said that, or you hang out with bitches who steal, or hey, you didn't tell me when we got in this relationship
That's
that you
crazy.
might have been,
It be like
you
that.
know,
It do be like that.
bisexual back in the days in college, and I need to know that before a video come out or something like that. I'm just throwing that out there for the community. So just make sure that we are communicating. That is something that we've learned today, even with boundaries. Make sure that we are telling people before we cut them off. That's how you enforce a boundary. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Brooklyn's Boundaries.
Yeah.
As I do my tour this week of listening to all these black men. All right.
We need to be heard.
Yeah.